Hey, what's up everybody? Chris here, and today I want to do sort of an informal discussion about which of these two next-gen gaming headsets is actually better. Now, they both have their own merits. I think a lot of people have sort of compared them to one another because they are the official first-party headsets for both the PS5 and the Xbox Series S and X. But let's talk about both of these now that I've had a chance to really kind of get into both of them and use them for a good bit of time. Hey, as always, if you're enjoying the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and please be sure to subscribe. So, I did make a video not too long ago reviewing the Xbox Series X and S headset, and I really like it. So I'll link that video in the description below so you can check it out if you happen to miss it. But long story short, it's mostly comfortable. I do think it has a couple of issues, especially right around sort of the jawline, sort of under your ear with a little bit of compression there. The band across the top of your head mostly is comfortable. It pushes down a little bit hard on me at times, and that could just be because of the giant melon on top of my shoulders, and that's a Ghostbusters 2 reference for anybody who's paying attention. But overall, it really works well. I think the microphone sound quality is very good for what it is. I love the way that you can adjust the volume with the turn of a knob and sort of the chat mixing with the turn of the knob on the other side. Again, overall, I think it works really well. Now, I've had a lot of time to use the 3D Pulse headset for the PS5 as well. Also a great headset. As far as some of the features that it has that I think are maybe a little bit easier to use, and I'll say sort of right off the bat that I've read that the Xbox headset does have mic monitoring. In other words, it lets you sort of hear sort of the ambient noise around you so you can adjust sort of the volume of your own speech so you're not disturbing other people. You can hear people are trying to get your attention, etc. On the PS5 headset, this is very easy to turn on and off. It's very easy to toggle on and off with the flip of a button. I've had some difficulty figuring out how to do this on the Xbox headset. It may be easy, it could just be user error on my part, but that's the one thing that this one has, the PS5 headset has, that I haven't really been able to figure out quite yet on the Xbox. So if you have some comments about how to do that, let me know. I've been digging around online. I haven't really seen a clear answer to that, but I think that that's something that the PS5 headset actually does better. In general, too, I think it's actually more comfortable. Now, aesthetically, I think the Xbox headset is the best looking of the two. I think it just looks nice. It looks cleaner. It looks more professional. I get that with the PS5 headset, they're going for sort of that, black and white aesthetic that goes along with the system, both in the digital and physical formats of it. But overall, the way it sort of curves around each of the ear cups on either side, I don't love the look of it. I don't think it's ugly by any means. I just think that the Xbox headset looks better overall. Again, though, I think comfort-wise, at least for me, unexpectedly, this one wins. And when you look at the PS5 headset, you can see that it's got sort of a dual band design. And I didn't really expect that to be too comfortable, but it actually works. And as far as I can tell, you can't really adjust it a whole lot, but it fits me perfectly. There's no compression on my ears, around my ears, in that same sort of area underneath when you get to the jawline. I don't have that same issue with the PS5 headset. Again, I love the mic monitoring. I think that's a great feature. You can sort of flip that on and off really easily. I will say, though, that adjusting the volume and that sort of stuff on this one is a little bit harder because you have to feel around with your thumb and make sure you've got the right kind of up and down buttons, whereas opposed to on the Xbox headset, you can just sort of turn a knob because the whole ear cup is a knob, and it's just a little more intuitive. It just works a little bit better. But again, the sound on here is great, and I would say actually the sound on both of these are almost identical in my opinion. They're both comparable. I know Sony has really touted the whole 3D audio sort of thing that goes along with this. I haven't really seen that it's amazing quite yet, and it could just be that I haven't played a game that's used it with a whole lot of depth at this point, but so far I think the sound is great on both. Again, I do think the mic quality is probably better on the Xbox headset. The PS5 headset does not have sort of a boom mic that comes out, so to speak. It's got a little pinhole mic that picks up your voice, but if I'm being honest, I don't really care too much about how my audio quality, at least when I'm speaking, sounds to the other person playing. As long as they can hear me and understand me, to me, that's not a huge deal, when compared to especially the overall sound quality. And again, I would say that it's pretty much a tie, in my opinion, when it comes to that particular component of these. But one thing that I think the Xbox headset also does better, though, is there's no dongle involved. It literally connects to your Series X or S or a mobile device or a PC via Bluetooth really quickly and really easily. With the PS5 headset, you do have to use a dongle. I haven't tried that yet on a computer or another device, but it was easy to set up on the PS5. I just plugged it into the back, connected, no big deal at all. But if I had to pick one of these, and before I get to this, let me just give you my recommendation generally. If you have either one of these systems and you have the money to spare, I would recommend getting the first party headset. Now, there are things like the Arctic Steel series that a lot of people love. I've never used it, but I've always been kind of a sucker for first party official accessories, in this instance, the headset. So, if you have the money, I think that they are worth their respective price tags. They're both $100. But if I had to pick one of these, I'm going to have to say that this is the winner. Now, I really didn't expect this. Again, I like the design of the Xbox headset. I think aesthetically it looks really nice. This one, though, is more comfortable. I think it has easier to access and easier to use mic monitoring, which is an important feature for me as someone who has children who may be screaming my name and trying to get my attention for whatever reason. That's a really nice feature to have. And also, if I'm playing games late at night, it's good to hear how loud my voice actually is so I don't wake anyone up. But overall, as far as a comfort factor goes, as far as the audio quality goes, as far as everything else is concerned, they are comparable. But if I had to pick one, it would actually probably be the 3D Pulse headset. However, this is just my opinion. It is really ultimately a subjective thing. But if you have both of these or one of these, let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.